You are now listening to the sounds of Dr. B's Spot, a production of Bowden Enterprise Services, LLC. Join the podcast where love and life topics are discussed surrounding spiritual connection, relationships, finance, and becoming a better you through elevation. And now, here's your host, spiritual advisor and behavioral health clinician, Dr. B.
Welcome back to another session of Dr. B's Spot, Love and Life. I am your host, your spiritualist, and your therapist, Dr. B. We are back to business and back in action. I hope you're doing well and ready to listen in on this week's great topic. Great topic, why you ask? Because it's going to hit home for many of you. I guarantee it. Why I guarantee it? This topic is called Put Them in Check with Their Disrespect. This topic will light a fire because it addresses all the people in your past, present, or future lives. This is regarding family, friends, spouses, partners, associates, or just random folk who try to invade your space. When I discuss putting them in check with disrespect, it's about people who think they can cross boundaries in your life and think that you will accept it, them, or whatever is said in regard to you. And they think that they can do this over and over and over again to you. Even if sometimes you give people chances. You give people chances after chance for them to make changes, to redirect how they're coming across to you with saying foul things or just things that rubs you the wrong way, that doesn't agree with your spirit. So what happened is that you may tell the person, hey, I don't like the way you saying this to me or that to me. The way this coming across, the way it comes out of your mouth, the attitude, or whatever the case it may be. If a person has any care or feelings in regard to who you are, they wouldn't do what they do. But sometimes there's selfishness in regard to that. And we also know that would be lack of care, lack of concern, egotistical ways about themselves that you in the end don't matter because they didn't rectify the situation to try to change it. So if they didn't try to change it and respect your particular boundaries that you put up and said, hey, this thing that you spit out of your mouth is vile to me and it affects me in a way that is negative. I would like to be on a more positive plane. So if I can't be on a positive plane with you, I think I need to remove myself away from that. Now, this doesn't always reflect on a situation where you may have an argument or even a fight, physical fight or so forth with someone. You can remove yourself from the situation of disrespect so that you won't have it escalate to other levels, such as heated arguments, hurt words, hurt feelings, even physicalities where someone is harmed. You would back away from the situation. You back away because it's for your mental health. You back away because it doesn't serve you any purpose and it doesn't move forward in justice for you by staying there in that position where someone doesn't respect you or the boundaries you have set. So by putting them in check with their disrespect and you removing yourself, you are putting them in check. Sometimes words is never even needed to be said. You don't have to say anything anymore in regard to what you've already told that person. If that person didn't take it to heed or in stride what you said, because if you think about the actions of love, when you're loving someone, that is around you and you care about that particular person, you would change. There's a song or something around that says love will make you do right. So it's a song. Love will make you do right. And it's deep the more you think about it, because if you love someone or someone says that they love you deeply or whatever, it should be deep, because it should matter, because love is deep. So if they say I love you, or you're, a part of my life and so forth, and I think these things of you and so forth, it could be, family, friends, etc. They love you that much, they would evaluate their behaviors. And if they evaluate their behaviors, they would adjust it so that the actions or the vile things that comes out of their mouth wouldn't harm you. You can't be perfect, because no one is perfect. You can't be 100 all the time, but an adjustment is a sign of, at least, I care and let me try to rectify what I've done. So in many instances, people do not want to rectify the issues. They want to continuously try to break you down, break your spirit, and they do not want to help elevate you, help push you to the top, help side by side be a partner or a true friend to you. They want to tear you down. There's moments where people have jealousies. There's moments where people have insecurities. They can't get out of their own way, but they want to get in your way. So as you sometimes progress and you're climbing, trying to make it to the top, sometimes you're taking people along with you as you're climbing, because you're like, I'm stepping on these stepping stones, right? I'm climbing to the top of this mountain. I look back and I don't want to leave this person behind. This person must come with me to the next level. I'm trying to bring the person to the next level with me. So, and you're not selfish. You're not selfish in that. You have a big heart. So let's say you have a open heart and a big heart, and you're trying to bring them along with you. Like I said earlier, it could be friends, it could be family members, associates, spouses, so forth. Okay. So you're bringing them along with you to this next level by the hand. You're not leaving them behind. In your mind, it's like, if I make it, you making it too. You coming along with me. And that's in your spirit. That's designed in you. So you're saying this to yourself, and you're feeling that possibly this person should know, or these people should know. And let's say they don't. They have no clue what you're doing, but at the same time, you're putting so much effort in, you're bringing them, but at the same time, they're weighing you down. You sometimes have to let go of their hand and go catch that rainbow for yourself. Sometimes you can't bring them along. Sometimes they was only meant to be there just for that time period, for that season, and then it's over. And you have to let their hand go, because you wouldn't even get to the elevation, the higher level, the mountaintop that you was trying to get to. You was trying to get there, and you had weight hanging off of your shoulders, off of your back. And anyone knows that if you carry weight, it will weigh you down. It will slow you down. It will not have you excel higher, faster, stronger. If it's hanging off of you, you have to let the ties go. So if you let the ties go, you'll be able to move forward without all that weight. even though you was trying to bring them along because you just was trying to not have them be left behind. Some people need to be left behind. Some people need to be left and left for good. Some you might have to come back at another time and get them. Everybody, is not to be left at all times behind, but some of them are. And you need to know and you need to find out who they are, who is really for you. Because like I said, if you keep climbing this mountain with the weight of these people, you're going to crash and you're going to burn. And you will never get to the top of the mountain and you won't reach that rainbow. The rainbow is there waiting for you. And we've all been in these positions. It's not just me discussing the situation for you. It's a situation for me, or have been situations for me as well. We are all in this together. So we have to find out who are these people that we are surrounding ourselves with. Are these people here for us, or are they opportunists trying to feed and leech off of you? Or are these people really here to help build you up, to push you to other levels? There's some people in your life that will push you to other levels that you're trying to go to. There's people that God has put or placed in your life that will move and motivate you to higher levels that you thought were unattainable. But then there's also people put there as stumbling blocks to block you. And you have to figure out how to either go around those stumbling blocks or to knock those stumbling blocks over. Those are the people that are your weight. So the people that are your weight, you have to get the strength to let it go and move forward. Everybody is not here for you. You have to understand and have the revelation that you are here for a purpose, and you must submit to that purpose. Because if you have the wrong people or person around you, it will block you from your destiny, your dreams, your ambitions, your next level, your rainbow. So when we get to the point and understand about how we can get rid of the dead weight and putting people in check and disrespect, you put people in check by getting rid of bad seeds. We all heard about the bad seed in the apples, how one apple spoils the whole batch. So we would take that moment and throw away the bad batch, because just one seed of it will spoil it all. Sometimes you got to start fresh, start over, and get to plant that seed all over again sometimes, because it's just bad. So when we take disrespect from people who tries to bring us down and may have their own insecurities, may have their own jealousies, and they don't really push you to the next level, it's not good for you. It's not healthy for you, your mentality, and everything of who you are, your being. Sometimes your things in life are suppressed because you can't get out of the way. Basically, you can't get out of the way of your own self because of the person that you have around you weighing you down. So once you get this in your mind of letting go the dead weight and putting people in check in their place. Sometimes you have to speak words to put a person in check because they might not understand. Sometimes you have to take action on putting a person in check because they might not understand. They might not get where you're coming from. I bet you your actions will show them. I bet you if you take that leap and you make a change that was to them ordinary, something switches. It's like a light switch. When you do something different, people notice. When you make a change, people notice. whether your change is good or bad, but we're talking about good changes because you getting ready to change and make a transition. And as you transition, you're going to be doing new things because you can't be in the same place and transition yourself out of it. You have to transition yourself into something that is more powerful for you to reach new heights. And you have to let go of the old and step into the new. If you don't do that, you're going to be a stuck soul. Your soul will be stuck. Your soul will feel the afflictions of not moving forward. You must move forward how you were supposed to, how it was designed to be. You are supposed to transition to new levels and new heights in your life. Letting go of the dead weight will transition your whole life. Now, when we talk about, again, and I keep repeating the topic because I want you to put every scenario in your head about disrespectful people in your life and the people that try to hold you back from your dreams. You have to put them in check. You have to even put your own self in check. So as you're thinking about people and putting them in check, think about yourself. How can I put myself in check? How can I protect my mentality, my physicality? How can I protect those things? Because I want to transition to a level that I've never obtained before. I want to transition to things that I was planning in my mind, but I never seen until I let go and transition to a new height. I want to let go of the things that were holding me back because I was worried about how this one or that one would feel. I want to transition because I feel this is in my spirit. This is my calling. This is my thing that I'm supposed to do. And if you, the person who is holding me back, have weight upon me, then I let you go. Weight upon me that I can't pull you with me. I can't take you with me. And it's cool. There may be a time when I can look back and I could pull you up once I get to the top. But sometimes I need to get to the top. Sometimes I have to climb a little bit higher than you can. Maybe your legs can't reach the next step, but mine can. I'm sorry I have to leave you there, but guess what? I got to move forward. And as I move forward, I got to get to the next level for myself. I got to heal me. And as I heal me, and as I deal with me in my situation, and I get my rainbow in the cloud, I can look back your way and tell you how to navigate to get there. Because you might have to have your own journey you have to go through. You might have to take some left or right turns. You might have to go up or down. You might have to step down some damn steps. But it doesn't matter because that's your journey. But I could tell you how to navigate it. I could tell you how to get to the next level that way. But don't think that personally, I will have to pull you up every single step along with me. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes in life, you have to go in this lane, this discovery of life by yourself. You are not always partnered. Sometimes you're singular. And as you're singular, you have to figure out the navigation of getting to the top and stepping out on faith. And that's still a part of putting things in check, your surroundings and yourself. I want you to make sure that you think about the life you're living now. Where would you like it to go? And how would you navigate yourself? Yourself should be first. Yourself should be first. Yourself should be first. I said it 3 times because I want you to hear. I want you to feel it. And I want you to think about how you come first. Once you put yourself first, you will navigate everything else around you. You will be very keen and very clear on who should be around you and who shouldn't. There's times when people want to come in because you have something to offer, and they will try to leech off of you to get to the top over you. Just because you are open and you have a big heart, but don't let that be the point where someone thinks that you're a fool, that you don't have an understanding of how they are coming across, that you're not keen to the idea of what they're doing. Sometimes you may even let those things slide because you have a love for that person. But don't think that you will not understand what's happening before you. Sometimes we let things happen and unfold as they come. You could always get out of things that doesn't serve you any purpose. So now as we move forward, your health, your well-being is the most important thing that you need to work on. It's the most important thing that you need to focus on. And when you focus on yourself, everything else will follow. Even if you have to get rid of the dead weight, it's okay. At the end of it all, God will send people your way that want to help you, that want to elevate you, that want to push you higher. They want to bring you where they're at. They have already made it, and they're looking back to bring you, while you trying to look back at somebody else who don't even want to come with you, whose head and mind is blocked from the services that you're about to receive. They're blocked from it, and you're trying to hold on to them, dragging them along with you. They were not meant to be there with you because they're just dead weight. So you have to let them go, let it go, and you serve the purpose that you're in. Your purpose is to move forward. Your purpose is to step into the light and to touch that rainbow.
Join us next time at Dr. B's Spot, where we dive into the real deal of love and life by tapping into your body, mind, and spirit. Don't forget to like, rate, and comment on each podcast that we drop. For all upcoming shows, reach Dr. B and all she has to offer on BowdenEnterprise.com and social media outlets under the moniker Bowden Enterprise Services. Peace and blessings to you and yours. We are out.